Today I'm interviewing Vince Brophy about his song, Famine Island. Vince, can you tell us a bit about the background of the song?
Yeah, it was a song that I wrote when I was living in Melbourne, and I had approached Val Noon in Melbourne, Dr. Val Noon, should I say, and just asked him about some of the history, because Val was very tied up with the Irish history and so forth. And Val was very graceful in giving me lots of information and encouragement, I might say. Consequently, I went back to my local library, and as I was looking through the reference area of the library, I happened to come across this book called A Decent Set of Girls, written by Richard Reed and Cheryl Mongan. And it was just absolutely fabulous.
That was the beginning, wasn't it?
Well, it really was, Margie, yes.
Yeah, and then you were also reading Tom Keneally.
Yeah, Tom Keneally's book, The Great Shame, which I wrote a song called One Last Kiss from that book as well. Yes.
And then we were involved in the Bonnet Project in Tasmania.
Yeah.
So it just sort of all combined together to formulate. There was a lot happening about Irish and about immigrants and about convicts, about orphan women.
Yeah.
So it was just felt right to write this song.
It did indeed, and we were. I think we were. Would it be fair to say that we were around a purple patch?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and other people were writing
They
about
were.
the same thing. It's funny how it happens.
Yeah.
You often will be doing one thing, and then all of a sudden you discover that someone beside you is writing it. Evelyn was writing a book about a storybook about one of the girls from that diary.
Yeah, she was. It was a lovely story,
Yeah.
and her partner Fintan Vallali had accompanied her out here to launch the book at readings and at Coltis and other places like that.
Yeah,
And it was just absolutely fabulous fun. It was like this great big blast of colour all coming out in this beautiful music and literature. So it was really fabulous. Yeah.
And then we got invited to the Turning Wave Festival in Yass.
Ah, yes. How will you remember?
Yeah, and then they invited us to do a concert, of all places, in Gundagai, where the girls went, in the church hall. And Charles Strutt would have taken the girls there. It just was so relevant. And then right at the end of the concert, remember at the end of the concert?
Yeah, and the three women came up and said, we're related to these girls you're talking about.
They were descendants.
We were just gobsmacked, and we thought, wow, you know. And there's the ongoing from that. There are millions of people related to these.
It just made you realise
these girls off the Thomas Arbuthnot. So it was. And
that was just one boat, not even the boats that came to Melbourne.
Yeah.
So
the commemoration each year down in November, in November, should I say, it has become. It's never become bigger than Ben Hur, but it's a big event for us.
Special.
And we've had. The Irish ministers coming out with the Irish diaspora and helping us to, keep the passion up, if you like. We're Irish, aren't we?
That's right. Yes. So it's with pleasure that I introduce Vince's song, which will be on next, Famine Island.